Hi, Nathan here with Back to the Frame Rate, sharing a quick review of my recent experience seeing Alex Garland's latest film, Civil War. There was a lot of buildup for this movie, and a lot of the discussions surrounding it circles around the fact that here is a movie that is going to put a mirror up to us as a nation during what appears to be a very contentious election year. And I'll admit, after the way that the last presidential election went down and the events that took place on January 6th, what this movie seems to be selling us, at least in its trailers and marketing, feels like it's going to be hitting a nerve. Well, what I can say without spoiling the movie is that Civil War is not what I expected at all. It really sidelines all the politics that you think this film would be about. It's really a portrait of a fictional America, possibly one that isn't too unlikely if things got out of hand, but really it's a version of our society that is completely fictionalized. For instance, California and Texas joining forces to overthrow a government, two of the most liberal and conservative states in our nation. This is no mistake, of course. On the surface, the movie goes to great lengths to not appear to be firmly entrenched in any political ideology, but if you pay attention, you can kind of read through the lines. It's in there, especially if you consider how the President of the United States is portrayed. Watching this film, I was stricken with an immense amount of anxiety throughout. The film is basically a road movie where the main cast is faced with several harrowing obstacles. The scene where the film puts the cast in imminent danger is incredibly visceral. Alex Garland, not really known as an action director, does a great job putting us right in the middle of the danger. It reminded me of films like Full Metal Jacket or Black Hawk Down, where you could literally feel the bullets flying around us. Film stars Kirsten Dunst, who does a great job portraying a war photojournalist who has seen some brutality in her career. Cailee Spaeny as a young aspiring photojournalist who is also excellent. But my favorite was Moura, who I personally thought was a standout in this film as Kirsten's associate. And of course, there's a powerful, small supporting performance from Plemons, who just steals the 10 minutes of screen time he has. Overall, I like this movie, but I didn't love it. I think the one failing in this movie is that if we're going to tell a movie about the perspective of an American Civil War from the vantage point of these characters as photojournalists, then the film could have done a little more weaving in their moral dilemma. Nonetheless, the experience of seeing this in the theater was something that will stay with me for a while. From a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this 3.5 stars. So stay tuned to this channel for more movie reviews and of course Back to the Frame Rate for our podcast, which comes out every Monday.